We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Lance Lynn gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Moncada, a former Red Sox, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Another 2-2 offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Standing in, Jorge Soler. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Now the 1-0.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Still only one out in the inning. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
3-2, full count. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here after that 2-run bomb. Another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that 2-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Lucas Giolito will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Striding into the box, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there for strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1.
Oh, that's out.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. A ball and a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bichette gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Miguel Sano. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Sano hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner's going. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The 1-1 home.
2-1.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses again. Ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone up into the second deck. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2.
Well, that lead didn't last very long. Great swing of the bat right there to get your team right back in it and tie this one up.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We'll head to the top of the second, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Up next for Chicago, Yasmani Grandal to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First offering on its way. Looking at his career totals, Grandal has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
At the plate now, Luis Robert. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Scooter Gennett.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Scooter Gennett. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 on its way. He's running. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. For his career in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 6. Now the 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Simmons is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Nick Madrigal would be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. is laid off, but in there for strike one. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. Grandal ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
To the plate now, Nick Madrigal. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The 0-1 offering to first. Shaw fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-2 Southsiders. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
Travis Shaw.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw. That misses 1 and 2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
2-2 the count. Here it comes. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Here's Randal Grichuk, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next to bat for Toronto, Cavan Biggio. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set, and the pitch.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The 1-1. Two out with the man at first. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Thank you, Heidi. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. In is Jorge Soler, and remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Here's the pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. 3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
So here's Jose Abreu as he'll take a look at ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the 1-0. Abreu with good wood on that one, but this will hook down the left field line and out of play. 1-1. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The set and the 2-1. Still even at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And there's a base hit on the line. Now a long throw home. The tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, two quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big two-out knock.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Abreu isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate. And now it's a 5-2 ball game.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive two-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Standing in now, Luis Robert, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. White Sox on top, 5-2. Back to the top of the order now, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and no strikes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Acuna digs in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. And that is 27 for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Guerrero comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Popped up. Grandal moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 5-3 ball game. So here's Scooter Gennett looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Lifted in the air out to left field. Gurriel is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
next to Chicago.
Ready now for the White Sox, Nick Madrigal. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And it remains 5-3. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lourdes Gurriel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And that one got a piece of him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A full count, 3-2 to Randal Grichuk.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High and deep to right center. Robert is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Now batting.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball one, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. One left for Toronto. They're still down 5-3. Ready once again, Yoan Moncada. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Yoan Moncada.
On its way is pitch number 75. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Bullet back up the middle. Acuna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready for another chance? Jorge Soler. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And that's the second out. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Now the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. At the plate, Cavan Biggio, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, yeah.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Acuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
This is on the ground over to first. Simmons, throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the White Sox 5, the Blue Jays 3. Chase Anderson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 23, Chase Anderson.
Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now that catcher.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Reined in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Luis Robert. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. White Sox down on just 4 pitches, and it remains 5-3. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Sano. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And the off-speed pitch is taken here. A ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Line drive base hit. Around first, he's digging for second.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Fastball just inside.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jimenez is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now back, first baseman.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Travis Shaw. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. From the stretch.
0-1.
Two out here and a runner at second. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Blue Jays held in check. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Into the box now, Scooter Gennett. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The designated hitter, Scooter Gennett.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Fouled away. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. A ball and no strikes. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. To short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Nick Madrigal. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now 6-3.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
So here's Yoan Moncada. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the White Sox 6, the Blue Jays 3. Nick Burdi gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
57.
So striding forward now, Randall Grichuk. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Randall Grichuk.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And that's the first out. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Here's the first pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Salvador Perez behind in the count. 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Cavan Biggio. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 home.
Count is 2-1. Count is 3-1.
Bo Bichette would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. And the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Raisel Iglesias takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Bo Bichette will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the stretch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Toronto. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Digging in, Jorge Soler. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
12, Jorge Soler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a good take there will nut him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And that's in there, base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
So it's 1st and 2nd now. Nobody out. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Ball 2 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. First and second here with nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Grichuk has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2. With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Wilmer Font was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Into the box, Luis Robert, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Acuna coming in. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Scooter Gennett. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now he's able to get a glove on that one. He'll throw home with it. Safe at the plate as they tack on 1 more to make it 7-3 now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 1-1.
Ball at the stairs.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. 1 run is scored, and that's off the left field wall. Now the relay home, and it's in time to get him. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The White Sox lead this one 9-3. At the plate, Ronald Acuna. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Soler is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Miguel Sano. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
2-2.
2-2.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes.
Digging in now, Lourdes Gurriel. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Abreu trying to get there. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. The White Sox lead it 9-3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nick Madrigal. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Madrigal.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pops this one up. Guerrero has a play, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Shaw gloves it to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Shaw's got it, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. White Sox on top, 9-3. Alex Colomé
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Too low, 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. A runner at first with no outs here. This is foul right side. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Robert is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
And up steps Salvador Perez. First delivery to him on the way. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit back up the middle, taken in by Simmons. There's one on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Chicago White Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Lucas Giolito pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious